What's up, you guys? I have to say, you're all looking fabulous. Thanks for joining me. Just figured I'd totally do something a little different today. I got a bunch of stuff to do. So I figured I would, I don't know, just bring you along. I have a ton of parts I'm waiting for. Well, maybe not a ton, but I have a handful of parts I'm waiting for. So might have a knock on the door at any time. And if I do, I'll let you know and I'll go get the parts. Other than that, I don't know, gonna screw around today and see what I can do. I have to do a quick little rebuild on a watch. It came out of this case. Here, you might remember this one. It was the Chinese New Year dial. So, hey, how's it going, you guys? If I'm not, I apologize if I'm not interacting much. I will try to, say hi and stuff in the chats. I don't know if I'll be doing much else, but thanks for joining, you guys. Anyhow, what I was saying is this Chinese New Year dial, a fella reached out to me and, hey, buenos dias. Oh, wait. Hey, you said your brother-in-law's Brazilian, eh? Should say bon dia. Well, I guess it's afternoon. Boas tardes. This guy reached out to me, wants me to put it into a SAM case. I had it all in there. Everything was going smooth, and then can you see it? Can you see it? Yeah, that was my bad. And notched the case. I don't know what happened. The bezel I had on there, this one here, I tried putting that guy on there, and it just would not work for me. So, yeah, not so much. But even when it did get on there, it felt like crap. So, what I'm going to do is, him and I both agreed, we're actually going to change it up entirely. Going to put this bezel on for him instead, and a black and red strap rather than just the all black. So that's something I got to do today as soon as the other case gets here. Hopefully that'll be here. What else? Ooh, I don't know if you guys probably seen this one. What's up, Ozzy? Glad you're here, man. Thanks for joining in. Excuse me. Yeah, this one here, I don't know what it is. I just been loving the look and the feel of this watch. Like, it's all sandblasted. And the only thing I don't like is, I think it's just because it's that sandblasted coating. It's not polished or brushed. It's a different type of friction-y surface, right? So sometimes it actually has a bit of a squeak to add to the, Seiko style rattle. Other than that, it's super comfortable, and I love how, I don't know, tactile, right? It's so, it has a smoothness that's not brushed and it's not polished. It has a unique smoothness. Anyway, besides that, I've totally fallen in love with a handful of different Zinn models. One being this guy here, which is, I don't know, probably about as close as I'm going to get for a long time to the 857, I do believe it is. I love that. But I also like the U1. So the Moki mods to the rescue. When when am I going to reveal my face? I don't know, man. One of these days, I guess I'll have to do that, eh? I'll have to break into one of you guys' lives, and we'll do that for sure. But yeah, I'll do that. I don't know. I haven't even really haven't thought about it too much, to be honest. But yeah, Zinn U1. I really like that. Again, the Mokies to the rescue. These guys are flipping brilliant. I already had a nice brushed bezel, and I got another brushed cases. I figured that was probably about as close as it's gonna get, because it had the no crown guard at 4 o'clock there. So, and it's not an SKX, so I figured that'll look pretty schwank once it's all together. And then the rest of the parts, again, waiting on DHL. Good old deliver half later. So, yeah, I got a handful of things I kind of monkeying about with today. It's just a matter of what I'm going to get to first and how far I'm going to get with this and that and the other. Yeah, for sure, man. Maybe I'll jump in with you on this Saturday if I'm available. That'd be great. Yeah, like I said, I got what do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here cases that are different movements with dials on them that were in builds or half builds or builds that I've taken apart to do different things with. Or this one here, I don't know what happened here. The movement actually stopped working for some reason, so I'm gonna have to take that apart entirely. Got another one there, another GMT. This one here, this one was in this turtle case. Guy reached out to me for a build, all specific and stuff, put it together exactly how he ordered, and then he ghosted me. Well, whatever, it happens. Thankfully, it doesn't happen very often. But note to self and note to everybody out there, man. Somebody wants to do a custom build, take a deposit. And then whatever, you're only out that little bit of time. How long have I been doing builds? Almost 2 years now. Not that long, man. Really, grand scheme of things. I was a long haul truck driver, and then a whole bunch of things happened. COVID, had an injury, and that kind of changed the path of things. Sitting on the couch, being lazy, watching too much YouTube, I found a hobby I figured I could get into. Built a watch for someone. That's how it went, man. Built one for my kid. I figured that's about as good as it gets, Build one for the young ones, and they can definitely be your guinea pigs, your test bunnies. Because, man, the kids put it through hell already, but it's awesome. Because that way you test your work. Another thing, it's not vanity either. I mean, maybe a little bit, but wearing something that I've built, it's also really good advertising, to be honest. I mean, you can tell people you build watches, and that's all nice, but then they have to go somewhere to go look at one. How about just look at your wrist? Absolutely, Skylar. Building them for loved ones is absolutely the best feeling, hands down. I've done a lot of builds for gifts now at this point. I don't mind it, it's about as a unique a gift as you can give someone. I mean, how many people actually build watches or mod watches or whatever the hell you want to call what I'm doing? But having that personal touch, that's definitely worth something to everyone. And and again, like Okay, so let's say you paint a nice picture for someone. That's great. I mean, honestly, I'm jealous if you can do that. But they have to visit your home to ever see it. At least this kind of gift is one of those things they can carry with them when they go places and appreciate it when they go other places. Yeah, stupid gloves. I wish I could use. Well, I gotta find some different finger cuts. The ones I've used, man, in about 5 minutes, my fingers are turning purple. No no feeling left. I guess I need some bigger ones. I don't have giant meaty fingers, but I guess. Yeah, see, this is just a mock-up dial and movement here. I didn't even put the little washer on there. This dial here, it was just a dial I decided, the first dial, come on, focus you. The first dial I just decided to take and drill out for an NH34. Just a cheap dial. They're nice, but it's just a cheap one anyway. And I was just trying to figure out which side would be best to go from the top or from the bottom, eh? But sorry, let me see what Ozzy's here saying. Let me read this. Particularly love your choice of dials for the different works that you present in your videos. As a job, good taste to choose. Beautiful dial for watch. Congratulations. Hey, thanks very much, Ozzy. That's really appreciated. I mean, again, I mean, genuinely appreciated. I haven't been, honestly, I haven't been terribly original yet. I've been seeing stuff that I like and seeing if I can build what I see. I know that's not terribly original, and I will fully admit that, but I will be changing that as well. Hey, the finger cuts hurts with then full gloves. Yeah, exactly, right? That's the worst. And then you get those little hand farts all the time, right? You're always pulling them up. Yeah, I know. Use Dremel, went from the bottom and worked for. Oh yeah, okay. I had or have no, I have a Dremel here somewhere, probably downstairs in the storage unit. But I have one. Honestly, for these dials, I find it's totally overkill. You can do it and it takes seconds. I'm sure you know that from doing it, right? I just got some of these. I just grabbed I think it's this guy here. That one there. And yeah, just do it by hand. And about 5 minutes of messing about, and it's more than enough. This one's totally blown out, mind you. But that was my first attempt. Long time ago now. Now I find, honestly, it's just easier to buy GMT dials. It doesn't really matter, though. I mean, you can totally make your own. Like, see, I did this one as well. Oops. And I did a substantially better job on that. Let's see how good we can get on focus. You don't see the roughness around the main pinion there on that one. And yeah, I just did it by hand. Takes a few extra minutes. I got nothing better to do, apparently. Okay, enough farting around. What the hell should we do here? I got so many to take apart and do stuff with. It's disgusting at the moment. All right, that one's taken apart. That I just needed to do at least. We will put this movement just back in here. Keep it safe. I really wish DHL would get here because that would make my life a lot easier. You know what? Let's do this. Yeah. Or do a GMT, or we could do this because that one's already got hands and everything. Let's do that. Hey, Easy. I like easy. Where are my tweezers? Right beside me, of course. See if I can do this without getting anything dirty. That'd be fabulous. Man, I hate wintertime. I don't have a airtight seal around everything I do. So when the freaking heat comes on, blows just that little, you get those little dust motes in the air. It just sucks for making watches. You like that, Ozzy? You think that one will look good? I think that will as well, That should be good. This is also a red AR crystal on there. And a red S crown. It's another 300 or another case. But at the 3 o'clock. Oh, good. It is 3 o'clock as well. I didn't even think to look about that, It's how I do it sometimes. Just slap parts together and see what it looks like. Hey, there's my face. Hey, Trap. Welcome in, my friend. I can't tell if that's on the inside or the outside. I gotta remember not to touch the table when I'm doing stuff. Camera's mounted to the edge of the table there, so messes things up when I'm jiggling around. Fat belly's touching the workbench. I think that's on the outside. Oh yeah, that's on the outside. Okay. It is. All right. Well, that was really pretty advantageous and easy. I didn't have to do much on this one, did we? Oh, let's go lower that. What's on there? Don't like that. There might not be anything I can take off of there. That's why it's there. Oh. Whoa, son of a... You know what? We'll just get that out of my way. That's a better idea. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to just take my Rodico and squeeze it out a little bit and kind of find a cleaner piece. Then it tends to be a little more sticky as well. Yeah, you're all getting the first time. My live cherry. Sometimes, I hate to say it, but you wind up with stuff that you just crap all over things. Making history. Man, from your lips to God's ears, bro. I hope so. I mean, honestly, this started as a thing to do to keep me busy while I hoped I was getting better after an accident, but things didn't go my way. And honestly, I don't know. I was pissed off about it at first, but no, life's changed. I've kind of picked a different path, or let's say, honestly, I think maybe the path was laid out for me. Who knows? I'm willing to I'm willing to be open to that. But whatever the case may be, I couldn't go back to my career. So, hey, sit around and be lazy and bitch and moan about it, or do something about it. I chose the latter. I've never been one for sitting around being a lazy, feel sorry for myself kind of person. So, let's see. Yeah, and today I just got a handful of stuff I want to get caught up on. So I figured, what the heck? I'll do a video today, or do a live video today, I should say. Nope, I don't like that. No, sir, I don't like it. Where are my case bags? That's better. What do we got here? Scott maybe promised to reveal his face. I don't remember promising anything, man. That was a solid we'll see. I'm sure of it. I don't know, I'll have to go back and check the video, but yeah, I might do that. We'll see. I mean, hey, it'd be a good time, that's for sure. Oh, you son of a flipping gloves. Tell you. What I want to do actually is I want to do a Swiss movement build. I know I've been speaking with a guy out of Switzerland actually who can supply me with cases and movements. So, and at a reasonable price, and if they're what I want and what I like and so on and so forth, I'm looking at grabbing some wholesale from them. So that's kind of a next step. I'm desperately wanting to do a full, or as much as full as possible, I guess, Swiss build. So I don't know. The options are somewhat limited at the moment, but commentary's hilarious. Thanks, bro. I just mumbled to myself. I do this all the time, whether the camera on or not. So this kind of worked out for me. I figured, what the hell? I'll just flip a camera on and I'll just mumble to myself and do my work. And all right. What? See, I want to put that on there. I think that would look dope. But insert spoken for. So we're not even going to mess with that right now until I have to. Inserts. Where are the inserts? Oh, you guys get to see my stash, or some of my stashes. Let's see, what shall we do? What do you guys think? This is what I do off camera. Figure things out like this. Polished, brushed. Let's figure out. Oh crap! Figure out a bezel first. Oh yeah, they're always at the bottom. Everything you want is always at the bottom of the pile. Nice. Didn't wreck nothing. Black, red, brushed, polished. I don't think a polished one would look good. I figure a brushed one. What do you think? What do you guys think? I might do a coin edge one on there. I don't know what kind of bezel insert though. That's the thing. That would look good too. Focus, you stupid. New camera too, like new webcam. So I'm trying to use this stupid thing. Learn that damn thing with my best ability. There we go. Wow, I think there's just too much stuff in the frame. I don't know why, but I really like these the LX style ones. They're just really aggressive, easy to hang on to. So these ones I think I find are like kind of like the, I don't know, they're not bad. They're not bad, not bad. Well, maybe that one. Maybe that one. Or is that too much flash? This is difficult for me because honestly, I hate chrome. I hate shiny things that I need to polish. Oh, I drove a Harley and honestly, I took all the chrome off of it. I couldn't stand that. Here, I gotta catch up on you guys. Where am I at? Oh, Otakalo Industries, yeah. Custom bezel insert for an upcoming build. Ooh, honestly, the Otakalo Industries, their bezel inserts are dope. I don't know if you've picked one up from them. They're actually out of Spain. I've grabbed a couple from them for another customer of mine, a build for his. And they're super cool. They're Bakelite. Oh, here, you know what? Since we got all the inserts out and we're talking about them, here you go. That's one of their bezel inserts. And yeah, it's fully loomed Bakelite. So they're awesome. Man, it's like super bright in here from outside. But anyway, that's fully loomed. Can't hardly tell, but it is. They're not terribly cheap, but they're super nice. And they're about as unique as it gets. I think there's only one other guy that I know that's using those kind of very frequently. I think it's Baka, Baka. He builds some gorgeous watches. Okay. Stop screwing around here. Yeah, again, I think that's the one. I like that polished and brushed look. I think that one might be too. Oops. Scheiße. Actually, I like that too, but no, it's that one. Done. That black and red. Yeah, it's honestly, I had this in a different watch, but had a different crystal in there. I got these other sapphires, and holy crap, dude, the AR on it is ridiculous. You couldn't even read the watch. You couldn't hardly see the watch unless you were at just the right angle. So I actually took it apart, changed things up. That one's sloped. What do we want to do for a bezel insert, you guys? Just black is plain. Too plain. That's kind of the only one I got, really, with the red on it. And it's a sloped insert, so that's kind of what we need. Well, we could go with a flat one, but it's the only one I got with a splash of red. So, there we go. Process of elimination. Here, I'll show you this other crystal that was in at one time. I don't know if you'll be able to see how rough this AR is. Look at that. It's like a mirror. It was literally hard to see the face of the dial through. So That's okay. You win, you lose. Sometimes you just don't know until the parts get here, unfortunately. But that's all right. Put that away. Get this guy out. I'm pretty sure if I see that yard sale sign, I bet you I got this one from DLW. If you go to DLW, I don't get nothing for saying this, but they have a yard sale section, and they're I don't even know how to explain why these are knocked off. They're imperfect somehow, but I've had, I think, one out of about 50 that I could find an imperfection with. So if you can, it's a couple dollars. Oh, and I didn't cut these. Son of a gun. What should we do? Yeah, let's do that. Because I'm not cutting on my fake leather table cover here, bench cover. Yeah, I found this is like, for me, the easiest way to do this. I just hold the knife in one place and rotate the sticker instead of the other way around, and it just pops out. Always hang on to those. They're so useful for absolutely so many things. I mean, if nothing else, you can cut them up and use them for dial dots. Why, you stupid. Need something to focus on, I guess. Here, focus on that, would you? There. Quick spraying. Oops. Oops. Son of a. There. There. There we go. Now, looks like I can see some lube on it. Yeah. Yep. You can feel it. Sorry. You laughing at me? I totally forgot I was recording again. Like I said, I just bumbled myself. So I'm glad you find it entertaining at least, brother. Oh, son of a. See? Now that happened last time. And that's how I ruined that samurai case. Son of a three-legged goat. Oh, trying not to swear. That's for you, bud. Trying not to swear, man. All right. That's not looking very good right now. Need to sharpen that. Holy cow. I don't even know if I want to use that. What's this one looking like? I think this one's a virgin. Yeah, I've never even used that one. Dang it. I always sharpen them because that is just not fine enough of an edge. I mean, especially if you got something that's tight like that. Like, that's not even turning. If I stick that in anywhere, it's going to make a hell of a mark. We is not doing that today. Where the flip is my other... Oh, there it is. See, and that was a cheap ass one. But that might work. Let's do that. Good, man. Yeah, that's good. I hope you're crying in a good way, man. You're not just cutting onions and saying that. There we go. Yeah, we're good. I need to sharpen my tools. My tools. Yeah, right? See? Telling you, man. That's why I figured this was a thing to do. Is because I made a handful of builds, and I did, video some of it, but honestly it was only so I could go back and check my screw ups and see what I was doing wrong and doing right and try and learn, right? But then I started to realize that, yeah, dude, it's because I was a truck driver for so goddamn long. Sorry, I apologize. Didn't mean to blaspheme. But I was a truck driver for so long, dude. You got to have some entertainment. Listening to the radio is horrible. And I've never been a listen to the radio kind of guy anyway. It's just never been my music. So I've always, talked to myself. That helps. But I've always been very imaginative. What the hell am I doing here? Always been very imaginative, and I tend to build things in my head. So what I used to do is literally just pick something. Like I built 2 or 3 different houses in my head. Different ideas. Don't ask me why. Just like I say, too many miles with nothing to do but stare out the window. So talking to myself just seems to come naturally. And honestly, bro, I gotta catch myself sometimes, man. I'll be walking around and I will just start talking out loud like nobody can hear me, and then somebody will catch me. And I don't know. Man, I usually gotta walk away real quick. But whatever. I laugh. I don't care. Whatever. Laugh at me. My skin's much thicker than that. Shit, I'm Canadian after all. It's cold up here, man. You know what? This I find to be one of the hardest bloody things to do sometimes. Oh yeah, and I say that and then it goes nicely for me. Now that for some reason don't look right. Nope, oh yeah, very good. It just wasn't sitting right. Now it's gonna work beautifully. Telling you. We're all good now. All good now. Whoop. You're gonna work, right? Right? What the? I don't know what the deal is. You know what? I wonder if that was one of those damn click springs I had put aside so that I didn't grab them. And what did I do? I grabbed them. Of course I did. Dummy. Ugh. Come on, give me some space in there. Come on. Oh, nah. Oh, yeah. Son of a gun, man. That's tight. Oh, no, I don't like that. I don't want to mess up the case. Oh. Bloody hell. I wonder if I'll be able to get that in there. I don't think so, though. Yeah, I figured today, why not? Sitting around kind of waiting for parts, staring at the workbench. I figured, okay, well, I'm just going to flip the camera on and stare at the workbench with you guys or with whoever decides to watch me or listen to me ramble. Because I got to get a couple things done. But it was nothing really specific. So it was just get things done. And I figured, yeah, jump on the bandwagon. Y'all seem to be doing good with the lives. Everybody seems to be enjoying them, so I had a little bit of FOMO. I didn't want to feel left out. You know, like getting picked for basketball back in school. Nobody, and I mean nobody, picked me. Dude, no. It's not because I'm pale skinned. Yeah, that could be too. Fair enough. But I didn't hit my growth spurt until I was about 18. And I'm at my solid max right now. You know, it's been a while. And I'm still a short ass. Solid 5.5 feet tall. Man, I jump off a curb and I usually catch my butt cheeks on the way out. This is annoying me. I hate trying to fight these when they're stuck like that. Always get so worried about damaging the case. I really don't want to come in from that polished edge. Well, okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to move on. We're going to move on to a different project at the moment. But I will come back to that. Well, that looks actually really nice. Now that I can see it like that. Let's see. Black and red strap. Oh, yeah. That looks really good. And you guys get one hell of a glare, don't you? 4-prong bezel remover tool. Yeah, you know, dude, I really thought about one of those. I have. I'll show you what. Where the hell is it? Honestly, got one stuck under the bench. This stupid thing, if that's what you're talking about, useless piece of junk. I've tried this damn thing to remove case backs and bezels, and nothing I do makes this thing work. I've flipped these guys upside down, flipped them one this way, one that. Oh, dude, nothing seems to work ever. Hey, well, maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. Do you have one of these? Does it work? Because I've tried and nothing ever seems to sit nicely. Whoops. Yeah, let's get that out of the way. I'll show you, for instance. And that's all the way in there. I'm not going to squeeze it because I don't want to wreck the bezel. But let's see if I can get this thing to focus. See, that just won't get to the bezels. Won't get into that little edge. Like this one will sit way off. And this guy will sit close. And then one will sit a little way off. Like, I've tried and I've totally thrashed a bezel and a case doing it. Yeah, mine's metal too. I mean, it looks plastic, but that's actually metal. I thought it was plastic too, but I don't know. It's just, I've never been able to make the stupid thing work. Yeah, like right there, for instance. You can see that. If I squeeze that down, and these are loose. I don't know if you noticed, those are as loose as it gets and upside down from the way they come, so that I can get that clearance up there. And it still won't even get up there. So, like those, and these screws are so loose, if they were any more loose, the screws would fall out. So, I don't know, man. And then I think, I don't know. I don't know. Whoa, that's a horrible squeal. I've almost pitched this thing out the window a couple times. Never worked well for me. Like I said, it's probably one of those things I need to sit down and learn. Learning curve, right? Everything has a learning curve. Usually mine are straight up like this, but it's the way she goes. Yeah, that is so tight. And of course, the one place I got that little gap is right there. All right. Well, I don't want to give up on it though. That might work. I'll try it this way. Where the hell? Oh, there we go. Try like this, and that always hurts my hand. My dainty little hands. Let me try with the beveled edge of the tool down rather than up. Nope, it's not working. If I got to put that much force into it, I'm going to screw something up. Especially if she slipped. All right, wow. Shiza. I guess I could go through the backside and pop that crystal out and try and pry it off that way. That's not what I wanted to do. Well, let's see. I still figured I can get in there without messing it up. Yes, now I'm totally mumbling to myself too. I should probably pay attention to you guys. I apologize. Let's use a thick metal mantle. Had a river on the side. There's a little gap. Yeah. Only problem is there's no gap right now. Only gap I got is right there, which sucks. I mean, at least I can. Shiza. I don't know. Maybe if I'm lucky. This is one of those things that when it happens kind of really sucks. Because a lot of the parts that I deal with are. This doesn't happen. What I have found, honestly, what I have been finding, I've kind of recently been kind of making a swap over to like Namoki parts. Only because they're actually kind of nicer to me than DLW. Other than that, they're great parts anyway. But I find their parts don't swap over perfectly sometimes. I don't know why. I can't explain it. Like I can take the part and put it on maybe a different case or whatever, something, whatever. But sometimes they just do not swap over. Well, not well. They will swap over because they're almost all made just specifically for SKX, right? Or SKX based. Oh, there we go, maybe. Oh, you son of a. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. That's about enough of that. Where's my file? We're going to fix that right now. Sorry, you guys. We got a file. Oh, dude, I broke so many parts. It happens. Crappy thing. Hey, as you know, they're not cheap. So I try to be careful. Especially the cases. Cases are bloody expensive. Even with an affiliate discount, they're Still expensive. Oh, that's looking better. Yeah, I sharpen mine right down. Now let's see if that works better. Let's find a good spot. Right there. Right there. Still gonna hurt my hand. That's the worst part sometimes, is trying to find a comfortable way to hold everything and work your tool in there. Whoa, that sounded all kinds of wrong. Man. Sorry, you guys. I apologize. This is so damn boring. I honestly was hoping for myself to be a little more entertaining rather than just mumbling. You see some action. Whoa, look at it, did the table even. Son of a bitch. Well, I'm going to do something against me better judgment here. It's a 50-50, like everything else in life. See what happens. I'm going to put the damn thing right through my hand if I keep doing that. Yeah, I'll put it through the cloth. Fit. Both sides. Yeah, okay. That slipped out. Would have been a trip to the hospital. Okay. Let's move on. I'm going to put this aside. Do something else. Pause is right, Trap. Move the flip on, man. I wish my parts would get here. I want to hear a knock at the door soon. What I'm going to do, I guess, in the meantime... No, I'm not even going to touch that. Not even going to touch it because I don't have the case to put it in. Let's build something else, you guys. Pick a case. How about that? I have a turtle. I have... Oh, you know what? We could do a purple build. I've got things lined up for a purple build. Or a black and orange build. Yeah, another black and orange one ready there. I was going to use that Namoki. I had a Namoki dial kicking around. Another one I was thinking to use in here. Figure that looked kind of neat. Turtle case lever? Purple build? Hey? Whatever you think, man. I'm not sure what to do with this purple one. That's my thing. That's why it hasn't gone anywhere. So I got a dial. I got everything. I just don't. I wasn't sure about the chapter ring. Chapter ring and hands. Here, I'll show you the dial I was looking to use. Eventually, what you're seeing, everything here will be builds that you will see. I got one of these dials. It's purple. Let's see if I can do that. It's purple and clear, but it's not really clear. It's got a little blue to it. But that's going to be the dial. You're a turtle lover. Dude, I've been wanting to build a specific one. All right, that's 2 turtles. Let's do a turtle. Let's do it. I'm not even going to talk about it no more. No more. Put this away. We can do that another day. Turtle it is. My thing, now this is the crystal I got in it at the moment. It's double dome, no beveled edge, blue AR. I don't know what to do for a dial. like I said, this is the one that was in it. It actually looked pretty good, but that was Buddy's design, not mine. And honestly, I don't know. I mean, it looks okay. He made it like this with a Pepsi GMT bezel insert. Not my jam, but hey, he was the one paying. I don't care. After that boy, I'll make you whatever you want. I don't care. Okay. Let's. Ooh. A turtle and a sushi dial? That's kind of interesting, actually. That's not a horrible idea. I don't even mind that. Only problem is if there is something wrong with this movement, I don't have another one to replace it. All I have are ones at 3 o'clock. Oh, hang on. I take that back. I take it back. I've got one right there. Go for it. All right, let's do it, Trap. I agree, man. I think that's going to look killer. I mean, it'd definitely be unique, right? I actually made one of these a while back for a sushi chef here in town where I live. He wanted to make one for his boss, who is, well, another sushi chef. Go figure. But yeah, weird too, because they work. Believe it or not, it's a high-end sushi restaurant out of the basement of a Mercedes dealership, and I guess they sell cars to the hockey players and stuff like that, and then take them downstairs and feed them. I think that's hilarious. Oh, hang on. I don't know what's wrong with it. Let me see how she does going around. If anybody's curious, this is an OEM dial, actually. It's a Seiko Evison skateboards out of Japan. Huh. Oh, I don't see well, yeah, I do see the problem. Right there. Okay. And we're going to line everybody up and take these hands off. No. Clean piece of plastic, please. It's a big piece, but that's okay. Where do we do? All right. Oh, did I? Anybody remember if I had to put? No, I don't think I put dial dots on this one. I don't believe so. I should probably watch the clock. I have no idea how long I was intending to let this run for. I just decided might as well turn on a camera while I screwed around today. Maybe not even a full build gets done today, but I had to do something. I don't know what the heck's going on with this dial. Oh, there's a problem right there, son. You shitbird. I know what the problem is. I can see it. I think I had this. I was trying to line this up for some reason for 3 o'clock, wasn't I? I don't know. Maybe not. These things, you know. No, something doesn't feel right. Well, I'm going to put that away. And we will try and fix that. Goes in the pile of to fix. Been surprised, actually. I haven't had too many crap movements or parts in general. There's been a few, but I mean, it has been a few. A very, very small percentage of the parts that I've bought have been unusable. That's for sure. And we got dial dots in there. Oh, this is one of those moments when I wish I had a producer or something in the background to go make me a coffee. Like Mr. Carl Slap. I should have had 3 cups of coffee behind me on the desk. I usually don't have to worry about it because I just go grab one. Hey, can I ask you guys if just out of curiosity, is the video and audio coming through all right? Where the hell is my movement holder? Oh, right in front of me. Ha! As usual. Hey, cheers. Thanks, brother. Yeah. Yep. That's where we are. Yeah, I wanted to do a video or something at least a little bit longer. No cuts, you know. Everybody gets to enjoy all the hassles with me, as you already saw once. It happens. I'll come back to it and I'll come back to it later, and sometimes it'll just come right off. Like, and then I have to scratch my head, like, what the hell was I doing before that made my life so difficult? But it happens too. All right, let's see what happens with this guy. Yeah, the reason I used that other dial was it was intentional that it was black with kind of a see what the hell's going on here. I think that's what that other dial did too, or that other one did too. Doesn't want to flip over. Yeah, the other movement was black with gold. And I was supposed to. My intention was it was going to represent soy sauce. Pretty deep, eh? Because the original Evison Seiko watch, what they did was right on the tip of the crown, they got a little soy sauce colored jewel. And that was their representation. And then The strap itself is white rubber, and the rubber on it actually it's all dimpled and looks like rice. No kidding. It looks really cool. I couldn't manage to get myself one of the bracelets, unfortunately. But let's see what's going on here. Here's some interference with that dial for some reason. I hope I didn't just monkey a movement because of it. No, no, it just doesn't want to click over. Wow, we're not having very good luck here today, you guys. Yeah, well, that's another movement to fix. I don't throw any of this stuff out, in case you're wondering. I actually hang on to all the parts and movements and stuff because, hey, one day I'll be bored and it'll be winter again, and I'll decide to tear some stuff apart. And if I can't fix it, at the very least, there's parts that I can take off of there and use. So, never throw anything away. Never, never, never. Well, you guys, you try. What is the dust flame? Yeah, that's funny. Everything's coming through good. Okay, great. I was wondering. I did a couple test videos before, and the quality was just horrific. And then I realized I was running everything on Wi-Fi, so that didn't work worth a dang. So what can we do here, you guys? One thing I can do is change a dial. Shiza, and we're back to square one again. Son of a man. This is why I much prefer to build with a plan, but an actual plan and all the parts in place right in front of me, and extras just in case I frick something up. I don't know. You guys. I'm running out of ideas. Well, I'm not running out of ideas, but I don't want to bore the hell out of you guys for much longer, that's for sure. I was genuinely hoping my parts would be here by now, but it's good for people to see you relax. They might think get the wrong impression of how much patience you actually need. Oh, brother, the truth, man, the truth. I mean, you've done this. A few of you guys have done this hands on. Sometimes everything is just like Lego. Click, 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 click. And everything's perfect. Sometimes you fight every single step of the bloody way. And yeah, for no reason am I fighting that bezel today. I think actually it's the click spring. I think I grabbed out of the pile of crap click springs, to be honest with you. Here, you know what? I'm going to do something else. Real quick, something else before I get out of here and let you guys go for a day. I got this here. Full loom RO build. I always want to do something different with this. I'm always throwing something in here. But I was thinking to throw this dial into here. Nah, another day, you guys. I will do that. Maybe in a few days, I'll run another one. I don't want to take up too much you guys' time. And honestly, now I'm starting to scramble with what the hell to do next. This was all supposed to go a little smoother. But hey, it's the first time, right? Did it ever go smooth for anybody's first time? Be honest. Be honest. So I'm going to cut it short here, you guys. I mean, hey, that's been a while. We're past an hour. We're plenty good. I hope. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I hope some of you guys had a little bit of fun and entertainment out of it at the very least. Next time, I promise you, now that I've done it once, I'll have a better idea what the hell I'm doing, and I will have some parts together and ready to go. So, anyhow, Thanks, everybody. Did you really, Trap? You messed up your first? Honestly, I'm sure I did. I know I messed up my first, especially the hands. They've got to be the worst part, setting hands. So I fully understand, brother. I will be in touch. Your stuff's on the way, by the way. I think I told you that, but thanks, everybody. Much appreciated. I will. Thanks, Skylar. Cheers, man. Very much appreciated, you guys. I will. We'll do another one soon. Couple of days. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll do another one this week. I got to get my poop in the group, though. That's for sure. Anyway, thanks, everybody. Cheers. See you again.